Okay, so we beat the second boss. We're going on 5 deaths now. Sir Taco did a good job. So we have Lady Lisa, who is a knave. So that's kind of a negative. Sir Erwin, Barbarian King. Stereo blind. You can't see in 3D. Oh yeah, that does... that's kind of a funny graphical thing. Where it's like you're even more of a 2D sprite than you thought you were.
And then
also
he's bald.
And then we have Mage. So, not gonna do that. So, we're going with Sir Erwin.
Okay then.
Okay, I know we got some new armor and stuff. Some new runes. So, more move speed if I want.
So what exactly does can't see in 3D mean anyway?
It's this.
Oh.
It does that to the enemies too when the enemies turn around, I think.
That's funny.
Let's see, so... Cursor, harder enemies, but greater rewards.
That doesn't sound good.
Sounds like a trade-off that might not be worth it. In theory, if I knew it was one where I'm like, I'm not going to kill the boss this time anyway, maybe it gives a better like potential for farming, but I might also just make it further in the dungeon and get more money by not doing that and not dying. Retaliation returns damage taken from enemies.
So basically, if you get hit, then they hit themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything in this slot yet, so it's better than nothing.
It could be useful.
Let's see. And I could get more move speed. It was kind of nice having the shinobi's greater move speed, I guess, so... I suppose I'll pick that up.
Okay.
Okay. Higher damage Knight Sword. Blood Sword. Lowers my health, but gain additional Vampirism. For this one, which has significantly less damage, but a greater gold bonus. Well, when I am a barbarian and I've got 300 health, the minus 30 is not quite as bad. And the additional vampirism might make up for that. Everyone does more damage, but yeah, I might get more mileage out of that. Suppose I should check out the other stuff. Blood Helm. Minus 85 health. That's a bit more costly.
Yeah.
We have the Blood Cape, which is also minus 30. Can do the Blood Cape. Alright, I need more weight to be able to equip it. And I can do the Knight Sword, and then I'll get more overall damage. Still get a little bit of the vampirism. 1, 2, 3. Now might be the time for me to take Haggle, because this will leave me like 400 gold left over. But would probably eventually want that, but it's not that beneficial right now. Well, let me double check I didn't make a mistake with the math on these first. Knight Sword, Blood Cape. Alright, we'll do Haggle. Okay, so that is how you get to Hokage. I'm not interested in unlocking Lich, because that's another magical hero. Alright, and I'm fairly certain nothing else costs only 200. Alright, in we go.
So, what was the thing you couldn't use to, like...
The Architect.
Ah.
The Architect does something like, lets you revisit the same castle you just went to.
Ah.
Ugh.
So you could still use Haggle if you wanted to.
Yeah. Ow. Ow.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah. I'll save that. Ah. Whoa! We got enough of those guys in there?
Yeesh. Well, they're not in there anymore.
That was a quick way to the tower.
He's kind of big.
Ah!
Whew! That one should have been worth extra gold. Right.
Yeah. It probably was. Oh, good. Okay, that should go to the forest.
Alright.
Well, there's another way to go back near the beginning.
Heavily populated.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Armor increase, that's nice.
Indeed.
So what would you say are the influences of this game? Like, I mean, obviously Metroidvania.
Yeah.
And, but I think there's some other things in there. And I mean, certainly Rogue, like the game
Definitely
Rogue
Rogue-lite.
for the name Rogue Legacy.
Uh-huh.
I think there's definitely also some like super ghouls and ghosts, like ghosts and goblins, with like the proportions of the knights and the way, like kind of the way they run. I feel like Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts has kind of a similar sort of running animation.
Possibly. I haven't played a lot of roguelikes, I'll admit, but there was one I had on my portable Sega Genesis where, you know, the amount of gold really wasn't all that useful except for how large your tombstone was. I forget the name of the game, but it seems like it has kind of...
That was not worth it.
I don't know if it has like the same... I don't know if it's the same, if it's anywhere near the same as that, but it does at least have like a sense of humor about itself.
I should stop doing that because it's not benefiting me.
No. Would be kind of funny if like one of the urns turned out to be haunted.
I suppose it's like, as far as Metroidvania goes, it's probably a little more Castlevania than Metroid.
Yeah.
Or, well, probably a lot more.
Well, yeah.
And it, and even though it's called Metroidvania, or, you know, we'd think of that for this, there's not a lot of there's a little, but not a lot of, like, you have to unlock some kind of an item to progress. Because I think theoretically, even on the first, like the first life, you have the possibility of doing everything and beating it.
It's just very unlikely.
The main things where it's like you have to unlock something to get something else would be those fairy chest opportunities where, like, without the dash, you really couldn't move fast enough to get to that chest in 5 seconds, or some of the other things.
Yeah. I find it really hard to believe that at least somebody on the dev team didn't play Pokemon.
Pokemon? Oh, because that thing seems like ghastly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Obviously there's a bunch of vertical moving ones, and then we've got some that bounce at a diagonal, we've got the horizontal ones. Got it.
Yay!
And that's just a magical-oriented one, so it's not really going to be all that useful. Not spinning the wheel.
No cup games for you?
Nope.
Or I think they also call it shell games.
Well, with those, at least there's the possibility that like you could watch it and figure it out if there's no like sleight of hand involved specifically that is trying to like cheat you out of it. Starting me off with not the most hospitable room.
Indeed. Seems downright hostile in my book. Unpleasant.
Beautiful game. Which one is this?
Hi there, let's see how good you are at your skills. You only get one shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. Cool.
5 axes. Yeah, these are tough. So, I have to try to break all, or at least, like, I think it's some percentage of the target successfully by only throwing 5 axes.
Alright.
It's kind of tough to figure out, like, the most efficient way to do it.
Right.
That didn't do much. Ah. Oh. Still gave me gold.
Yeah. Gold's nice.
I think I was off by 3. It's like... The forest connected directly to the tower?
Well, that's interesting. I would assume you'd want to go back to the forest to do all the gold stuff you need to do there.
I do, but while I'm here, I'm just gonna do the stuff that looks extremely easy.
Okay.
You can't even fight the blowback with a dash. And dealing with that guy probably doesn't qualify as extremely easy. Ow. Coming down from above. Oof. Probably everything in that room.
This is a... This room seems rather heavily populated. Oh hey, another one of these!
Yep.
That's fortunate.
Ah! How was I supposed to know it was like that? Ranger equipment.
Cool.
Jukebox. This is just for changing the background music. Basically this one. That was probably the most energetic. Oh, that one is too.
A lot of these seem to have aquatic related names for some reason.
Yeah, there really are a lot of aquatic names. Let's go with this one.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I have to go back up that spike room. Ah! Apparently I forgot one of the pots.
Well, you didn't this time.
Lair of my fallen foe. Yeah, let's back off.
Yay!
Where are you going, Skull? Ah, why? At least I killed it with my revenge rune.
Okay, there's another door there.
Oh,
to the left.
Yeah.
Oh.
A big safe spot in the center area.
How do you know that?
Well, I mean, up in the air, there's no fire passing through the upper middle region.
Uh-huh.
I do not remember what that one does. What? I got you. What?
That was weird.
You decided to stay fully two-dimensional. Well, I'm gonna have an easy time getting to the tower from the forest.
Looks like they really want you to go to the tower, doesn't it?
Okay, I think the forest has been cleared out now, so I might as well...
Well, I guess you may as well just kind of work your way west through here.
This is not the easiest room to use as my entryway.
That was a sick dodge there.
Whoops, ah.
So now instead of fury, you're dealing with rage.
Yeah.
That must be the barbarian class of the skull genus.
Oh, that's a mimic.
A mimic? Uh-oh.
not a pleasant area here.
No. Oh, there's another mimic.
I definitely don't want to have to go across that area too many times. Oh, it's,
Spikes.
well, I knew it was spikes, but usually you have time before you land, like, from when you land on them, but it detected me when I was passing up on the side. Whoops, I knew that was going to happen.
Yikes!
Ugh. What? I hit you. Realistically, what I want to do at this point is find a teleporter and go pick up the health that I know has been lying around.
Uh-huh.
But in order to do that, I know that I have to backtrack across, like, terrain that's still dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we'll luck out and the next room will have one.
Well, we did. Wait, okay. Alright, let's pick up all the health I can find. That's where I just was. There are still those, like, springs or whatever they are.
Yeah, that's true. If you can remember where they are.
I know they
this
have...
one, you haven't... Did you go through... Oh wait, no. This is still... That's still the tower.
They had question mark icons on it.
Ah.
Would show up, I think, when you're looking at the regular map, but maybe not when you're looking at teleporters.
Ah. I guess the thing to do would be to check the regular map and see.
There's one. Oh, that gave me a lot back.
Yeah. Think you could probably get by without using the other one?
Probably.
In which case, it might be better to just teleport back to where you're ready to start clearing again.
Yeah.
And save that other one for just in case you can...
Ah, lost out on the gold.
Bummer.
There's a mimic and a regular chest.
That's mean.
Another mimic. But not another regular chest. That's pretty easy. Might be a... It's not an angry painting either.
Well, that's good.
Ah, I should have jumped. Ah.
A doom trit.
I suppose, like, the air dashing kind of reminds me of Mega Man X.
I could see that. I could see the argument there.
Ah!
At least it gave you a chicken.
Yeah. Feels like I haven't gotten any of those in a while.
What, chicken?
Yeah. Ah! That one took 4 hits to kill, I think.
Yeah, that one was quite nasty. Well, there's that one room that you haven't gone to, like, on the far right. And then there's a couple of rooms on the left side of the tower that...
I feel like searching for the other spring. Certainly are still a number of hazards to worry about in going for this. Okay, there it is. Elf. Not gonna spin the wheel. Chicken.
Oh, we'll take the chicken. More chicken! Also, unpleasant things.
Eek.
This is not looking good. Sir Irwin has been slayed by Barbatos. If you fail in Fairy Chest Room, the Architect can give you a second chance. Huh?
Well, I got a lot of money on that one.
Yeah, you still managed to do very well. Was his thing, like, going 2D?
Yeah.
As he died?
Oh, maybe.
That was funny.